Hello everyone, welcome to Brutality. Right now we got some chaos backstage as The Rock trying to calm down the monster among men, Braun Strowman, who, as you just saw, just threw a bench across the room, breaking against the wall. We got officials trying to calm him down, The Rock trying to calm him down. We have a very angry monster. Hello everyone, and welcome to PTW Brutality Episode 9. We already have some huge developments. As for next episode, it's been made official by The Rock. CM Punk will take on Braun Strowman. But talking about this episode, we have a huge card planned, as in the main event, Sting goes one-on-one with John Cena. That'll be a huge main event. But also, we have Chris Jericho looking to get some revenge from last episode, as he goes one-on-one with Sheamus. Also tonight, Christian, looking to work his way into the United States Championship picture. He has a matchup with the luchador Sin Cara. And to get us started, we have a huge matchup as John Morrison goes one-on-one with Kevin Owens. And here is John Morrison. Last episode, Kevin Owens was the one who eliminated him from that 20-man battle royal. But earlier in the night, he picked up a huge victory over Christian. And before that, back at Supremacy Warfare, he almost overcame the odds getting the win for Team Brutality. He did come up short, but still, a lot of momentum and a lot of fans getting behind John Morrison as we get closer and closer to the Royal Rumble. And here is a man who has a lot of people talking about his actions last episode. Powerbombing Sami Zayn onto the ring apron. Though Sami Zayn could not compete in that 20-man battle royal, Kevin Owens showing that a tiger never really changes its stripes. Still the same man who injured Triple H, the same man who retired Shawn Michaels, and now the same man who looks to defeat John Morrison tonight and put down another one of his former Supremacy Warfare teammates. A huge matchup to kick off the show tonight as Owens immediately goes for a clothesline. Morrison a kick. Owens though catches the second one. Now going after him with those punches, and Kevin Owens now just going right after Morrison in the corner. And now Kevin Owens running at him, but Morrison catching him out. Sunset flip in for the cover. Owens rolls out of it though, and now the cover on Morrison. But Kevin Owens now picking him up, looking for a powerbomb, but Morrison though into another cover. Owens though gets out of it. A boot right to the face. And now the senton from the prize fighter. In for the cover. And Morrison kicks out. Kevin Owens, the same viciousness he's always had, as a punch right to the ribs as he sends Morrison to the outside. Those ribs and back of Morrison have got to be hurting after Owens powerbombed him to eliminate him from that battle royal. There you see Owens going after the back again, driving it into the ring apron, but now Kevin Owens, with those steel steps, exposing the steel to John Morrison. And oh no, Kevin Owens, not this, looking to powerbomb John Morrison onto the steps. Morrison though gets out of it, and a super kick to Kevin Owens. Thankfully, Morrison avoided that powerbomb onto the steps. Kevin Owens kicks out. Now John Morrison needing to take control, as he has Kevin Owens for the Moonlight Drive. Moonlight Drive for Morrison, as now he picks up Owens off the ropes looking for the disaster kick. Owens though catching him out. That suplex position driving right into the knee of Owens. Morrison gets the shoulder up. What a move there from Owens, targeting the back of the neck of Morrison as he now goes up to the top rope. Kevin Owens up on the top rope, but Morrison's gonna follow him up there. Morrison could be looking for a Spanish fly, but Owens pushed him off. But Morrison backflips to land on his feet. But now look at Owens. Owens has got him, and the Fisherman Buster from the top rope from Kevin Owens drapes the arm over in for the cover. But Morrison somehow getting the shoulder up. That Fisherman Buster on the top rope, now looking for the pop-up powerbomb. Morrison though lands on his feet and comes off the ropes with a disaster kick. Disaster kick from Morrison, showing off their high-flying athleticism. Now he looks for it. The Starship Pain. Owens moves out of the way. Morrison landing on his feet, but Owens with a super kick. And now he throws him right into the corner, and Kevin Owens with that cannonball. Right into the corner with the cannonball. But John Morrison getting his arm on that rope to break the count. But Kevin Owens looking to end it with a pop-up powerbomb. He throws him off the ropes. Pop-up powerbomb, but wait a minute, Morrison turns it into a cover. He turned it into a cover, and he got him. John Morrison with that head scissors hurricanrana into the pinfall. He caught out Kevin Owens there and pinned him 1, 2, 3. A huge win for Morrison. Another win as he builds momentum for the Royal Rumble, and Kevin Owens is not happy about it. He is not happy, yelling at John Morrison here. Kevin Owens not happy about this loss. But wait a minute. Kevin Owens, he just got taken down with that Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn, a Haluva kick to Kevin Owens. Sami Zayn is back. He is back after that powerbomb on the ring apron. And he just Haluva kicked Kevin Owens. What a Haluva kick from Sami Zayn, making a statement here. Sami Zayn not done with Kevin Owens. But ladies and gentlemen, now we're going to go backstage as we see Braun Strowman being escorted out of the building by security. We'll see CM Punk possibly trying to collude with Braun Strowman backstage. But up next, ladies and gentlemen, a huge matchup between Chris Jericho and Sheamus. And here is Chris Jericho. And last episode, the former PTW champion was defeated by Rusev. But then he went on to help eliminate Sheamus from that battle royal, and now he's got a mic. Let's see what he has to say. Wait, what did you say? Did Chris Jericho just say he was gonna quit if he didn't win the Royal Rumble? Well, Sheamus and Rusev now out here. Well, we're not just gonna speed past that Chris Jericho just said he was going to quit if he didn't win the Royal Rumble. But he still has a matchup tonight against Sheamus. Sheamus saying that he and Rusev gonna beat him tonight and make sure he doesn't win the Royal Rumble. Well, I want to hear more about this Jericho possibly quitting. He's been in PTW since the beginning, but now see him go one-on-one with Sheamus. As they lock up center of the ring, Jericho takes over with a headlock. Sheamus trying to lift him out of it, but Jericho hangs on. And now Sheamus throwing him off the ropes. Jericho comes back. Sheamus went for the bro kick there, but Jericho with those chops to the chest. And now the Irish whip. Jericho drops down. Sheamus hops over, and Jericho catching him out with a drop kick. Now in for the cover, and Sheamus kicks out. And now Sheamus going to the outside, where his big man Rusev there, and Chris Jericho wants to continue the match, but Sheamus now hiding behind Rusev on the outside of the ring, wants nothing to do with Jericho. And Jericho, he turns his back on him, but now Sheamus trying to get back in the ring, but Jericho, the veteran instinct, he knew that would lure Sheamus in with the punches, but Sheamus catching him out with that knee lift. And now Sheamus, the senton slam, rolling senton from Sheamus. And now picking up Jericho, looking for the white noise, but Jericho, sunset flipping in the cover. Sheamus kicks out, but now Jericho could be looking for the walls of Jericho. Sheamus though gets out of it. But now, Sheamus, Irish Coast backbreaker. But Jericho turning it around into the DDT. DDT from Chris Jericho. And now looking for the lion salt. But Sheamus rolling out of the way. And Chris Jericho comes up empty on the lion salt. And now Sheamus looking for the bro kick. He's calling for it in the corner. Looking for that bro kick, but he misses, and Jericho with the code breaker. The code breaker from Chris Jericho. Sheamus used that bro kick to pick up a win on the first episode of Resistance. But now Chris Jericho looking to get the win as he locks in the walls of Jericho in the center of the ring. Will Sheamus tap? But now there's Rusev. Rusev on the apron. Rusev up on the ring apron. Jericho, though, he's not letting go of the submission. The veteran not getting distracted by Rusev. But now Rusev getting into the ring. He's in the ring. And the official trying to get Rusev out of here. Jericho not letting go of the hold, but now Sheamus gets out, and Sheamus with a low blow. And the referee was distracted by Rusev, and now Sheamus in for the cover, for the victory. But Jericho kicks out, and now the referee finally getting some control as Rusev out of the ring. Sheamus looking for the blow kick, but Jericho now catches him out. And Jericho now is going to lock in the walls of Jericho. Walls of Jericho locked in on Sheamus. And now, no Rusev to distract him. Sheamus, nowhere to go. And Sheamus has to tap out. Chris Jericho picks up the win. But I think people are going to be thinking about what he just said. He's going to quit if he doesn't win the Royal Rumble. Well, Jericho right now after that win could be looking strong heading into that matchup. Sheamus and Rusev not happy about this. But a big victory for Chris Jericho. But now, ladies and gentlemen, we have something going on backstage. It's a cameraman, and that's The Rock in his office. Well, I guess that cameraman wasn't where he's supposed to be, but now we have an interview with Roman Reigns. Well, Roman Reigns saying that Christian needs to win a few matches before he's considered for a title shot. Well, up next, Christian has a matchup going up against Sin Cara. And here is that man, the luchador Sin Cara, a former United States champion. And Sin Cara, this win could be big for him. Last episode, he and Christian got into a little altercation backstage, which led to this matchup. But Sin Cara, very athletic, using that high-flying lucha libre style in this matchup against Christian. And here is the captain of charisma, a man who a lot of people would call cowardly. But last episode he claimed that since he wasn't pinned in that Triple Threat United States Championship match all those episodes back, he wants one more match for that championship. And he eliminated Roman Reigns from the 20-man Battle Royal before he ate a sucker punch from the champion. Roman Reigns, though, saying Christian needs to actually win some matches before getting considered. So we could win tonight, maybe pick up a win on Resistance, and then we could be looking at Christian, perhaps challenging for the United States Championship. But first, he has to worry about tonight, as he has Sin Cara lock up. Christian pushing him away, but now Sin Cara. Crucifix bomb into the cover. Christian kicks out. But now Sin Cara, that wheelbarrow, in for another pinfall. Christian kicks out again. Sin Cara now chops to the chest. And Sin Cara, look at him going off the ropes with that arm drag. Sin Cara already has Christian reeling with his high-flying style. That's the drop kick, sending him into the corner. But now Sin Cara runs at him, but Christian moves out of the way, and a punch. But now Sin Cara up to the second rope, but Christian gets out of the way. And that reverse DDT, now in for the cover. That's the thing about the style of Sin Cara. High risk, high reward. You can come up big, or you can come up empty, as there Christian. With that snap suplex, and Sin Cara going to the outside. And now Christian, what could he be looking for here? Well, Christian, that's the taunt that Roman Reigns usually does, looking for the spear. But Sin Cara catching it out with a kick, and then using the apron as assistance for that bulldog. Now Sin Cara in the ring, running the ropes. Sin Cara, now Sin Cara, the double jump plancha to the outside. That high-flying ability on display. Sin Cara soaring like an eagle as he takes out Christian there. Sin Cara, this could be a huge victory for him. Huge victory for either of these men. As Sin Cara now back in the ring. Christian in the ring as Sin Cara comes out the ropes. Springboard crossbody in for the cover. Christian kicks out. But now Sin Cara right back on him with that armbar. That armbar locked in on Christian. Is Christian gonna tap from the armbar? But now Christian turning it into a cover. Sin Cara kicks out. Sin Cara kicking out of that cover. Christian now in the corner. And Christian catching Sin Cara with that pendulum kick. And now Christian, what's he looking for here? Christian with a Superman punch. That's a move Roman Reigns usually does. And now Christian taking advantage with the kill switch. The Superman punch and then the kill switch. Christian now picks up the win. Well, that's one victory for the Captain of Charisma. And sending a message using some of the taunts and the moves of the champion Roman Reigns. A big victory for Christian. And now Christian, he's likely going to be competing on the next episode of Resistance if he wants to pick up more wins. But now we go backstage. And wait a minute, there's the security guards. They were supposed to be guarding the parking lot, but now they're laid out. They were unconscious backstage. I guess the cameraman found them unconscious in the parking lot. They were sent there by The Rock. But now, ladies and gentlemen, looking forward to the next episode. As we just heard from Sheamus, that next episode, Rusev will be having an open challenge. Also next episode, the United States Champion Roman Reigns will be competing against the Perfect 10, Ty Dillinger. And already announced for next episode, CM Punk going up against Braun Strowman. Strowman could potentially earn a title shot. But right now, the main event, the number one contender Sting takes on the former number one contender John Cena in the main event up next. And here is the former number one contender John Cena. The last time we saw him was at Supremacy Warfare. He competed in an excellent matchup against CM Punk. It's a match you're going to want to see if you haven't. I mean, I would even call it a classic in PTW. A great matchup, but now Cena, after that loss, not going to be receiving any championship matches for a while, but still a huge opportunity in this main event. And the lights go out. By now we know that means it is the presence of the number one contender, Sting. Sting was the victor in that 20-man battle royal last episode, earning himself a championship match at the Royal Rumble against CM Punk. That title match could potentially be changed with Braun Strowman, but as of right now, Sting is number one contender. He has this huge matchup in the main event against John Cena. A dream matchup that I cannot wait to see. And now these two staring each other down. But now Cena throws the first punch, and Cena the jabs to Sting, now running off the ropes, but there Sting takes him down. Sting now taking control as the number one contender, sending Cena into the corner. Sting now going right after him. Those punches in the corner to John Cena. And now Sting looking for the Stinger splash. Cena avoids it, close lining over the top of the outside, but Sting landing on his feet, pulling Cena under the bottom rope. These two now brawling on the outside. Sting with a punch, the Irish whip, but Cena reverses and sends Sting right into the turnbuckle. Now these two go back in the ring, and John Cena looking for that shoulder tackle, but Sting caught him out with an elbow there. And now the Icon looking for the Stinger splash, but John Cena, a drop toe hold, and Sting goes right into the turnbuckle. And now Cena hitting those signature shoulder tackles, and now Cena at side suplex, now looking for the 5-knuckle shuffle off the ropes, and he hits it. John Cena now in for the cover. Sting kicks out. John Cena though, former number one contender, looking for the attitude adjustment, but there's Sting scooping him up, and the gorilla press slam from the Icon in for the cover. Cena kicks out, but now Sting right back on him with that headlock, now bringing him back up. Cena no fights out of it and a punch, and now these two trading punches in the center of the ring, but Cena though catching him out. Attitude adjustment, but Sting Scorpion death drop. Cena though drops out of it, and Cena catching him out with the STF. The STF locked in the center of the ring. Will Sting tap out? Sting trying to crawl to those ropes. Can he get there? And Sting just able to get to the bottom rope. Now John Cena could be looking to put this one away as he's going up on the top rope. We don't normally see Cena on the top rope, but now he's up there, and John Cena coming off the top with a huge leg drop to the back of the neck, in for the cover, and Sting kicks out. Somehow Sting kicking out of that leg drop. Now Cena looking for the attitude adjustment once again. Sting though landing on his feet, and now he's got him. Sting's got him, and Sting with a modified version of the Scorpion Deathlock locked in on Cena. Will John Cena tap out? Will he tap out? No, he won't. Cena rolls out of it, and now Cena, the attitude adjustment, but Sting turns it around. The Scorpion Death Drop, and Sting in for the cover and the victory. Sting with the Scorpion Death Drop taking up a huge win over John Cena in this main event. A huge win from Sting. as he builds momentum towards his championship match with CM Punk at the Royal Rumble. But now John Cena back on his feet. And these two staring each other down after a great main event. And Sting going to extend the hand, and John Cena accepts it. These two shaking hands in the middle of the ring, show of respect after that matchup. But now wait a minute, there's Braun Strowman. Strowman's back. He's back in the arena. We saw The Rock on the phone. We saw the security guards unconscious. And Braun Strowman made his way back to the arena. And the running power slam to John Cena. And Strowman's not done. Now he's got Sting. Strowman has Sting up. And the power slam. Slamming Sting right on top of Cena. He must have taken CM Punk's words to heart earlier, as he has taken out both these men after a grueling main event matchup. Sting and John Cena both laid out here by Braun Strowman. And speaking of the devil, there is the PTW champion CM Punk, who we saw talking to Strowman earlier as he was being escorted out of the arena. And CM Punk is very happy with these results, but wait a minute! Strowman has got him thrown up by the throat, and Braun Strowman now scooping up the champion, and Strowman with a power slam. Braun Strowman, a power slam to the PTW champion. And next week these two go one-on-one in the main event. Braun Strowman showing that he's loyal to no one as he takes out everybody in this main event. And ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be all for this episode of Brutality, the monster among men standing tall. But ladies and gentlemen, that is all for Brutality Episode 9. And we're gonna see you all next time.